There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another random DOS game show, and this is Wearing Software's Super Worms. Alright, let's just start, shall we? One player. We have a choice between Practice and Grand Prix, which should give you a hint as to what sort of game this is. Let's go with Grand Prix. So we go left and right to select our player, and up and down to select the Grand Prix type. But the Grand Prix types are only available in the registered version, so we've got to stick with the first one. And you'll see this looks very familiar. Let's go! Worms away! So this is Mario Kart or Wacky Wheels, but you're all worms, and I don't know what happened there. It's some sort of power up or something. Oh, I'll have to get on that line. Yeah, speed along. Whoa, the handling. Oh, the handling. You were gliding along, and there's a very distracting bottom bit. Oh, somebody just knocked me out. How terrible of them. Why would you do that to my poor worm? Now he's all the way back there. Okay, let's hit this thing again. Whoa, that is glidey. And that's some sort of worm that's bumping into us. Is he going the wrong way? Is he a power-up? I'm not sure. But we're into third place. Yep, we'll avoid you. We'll glide along this. And that's about the height of it, I think. So these little spots you just have to hit. And hope that you can control your worm. Oh, I missed that. Oh, yeah. And over here, there's one. And there's one. Oh no, I'm into the tree line. That's not good. Final lap. And I'm in third place. And there is stuff going on underneath, like certain things being shown and stuff. But I can't look away from the top bit. And I came third. A disappointing showing from Lonnie. So there's the results there. I was decidedly off the pace, but the fourth guy was going backwards. I'm not entirely sure why. Do we just have to avoid him? Okay, round 2, and let's see if this has changed. I think it has. But it's got that same sort of cutesy theme to it. Oh dear. And the AI is struggling with this level. The best driving line is off. But my god, the controls. You can see the sort of drift. And it's not the good kind of drift. It's the terrible floaty kind, and your momentum can be killed dead by people ramming you. Like that. It's all the frustrating bits of Mario Kart. But at least it's cutesy, I guess. It's like a proof of concept thing. That some guy decided, hey, I'm gonna make a game out of it. Whoa, and we're in first place, briefly. Momentarily. Oh, somebody bumped into me there. And bumped back. Okay. The grass obviously slows you down. We can't hit that. Oh, we needed to hit that. Look, he's taken our place there. Let's see if some sharp cornering will help us. Not really, because, oh lord, do these controls stink. It's not the game controls, I hasten to add. It's arrow keys, and I think there's probably space or something for power-ups, I'm not sure. But the actual... oh, the floating... just awful, awful stuff. And the aesthetic of the game itself, I know aesthetic is being used in other terms these days, but I use the old-fashioned term for it, is good. It's got that sort of cutesy, bright-coloured, sort of Nintendo-y feel to it that is very popular these days, you know? Somebody did an HD remaster of this and fixed the controls and released it on the Switch, you know, you'd get some people gobbling it up for sure. But yeah, as it is, I'm not entirely sure what's the appeal here. It's like, hey, do you want to play Wacky Wheels, but with worse controls, less customization, and less tracks? And I think this was released, I might be wrong here, almost 10 years after the likes of Mario Kart and Wacky Wheels. Oh, I actually won! So yeah, that is Super Worms. Nothing to do with Worms, the Team 17 game. And we will just leave this. As you can see there, the levels do change. But yeah, that's Super Worms. What is it? It's a Mario Kart clone, but a very limited one. Technically speaking, it's better in terms of frame rate. It ran very smoothly. The soundtrack was inoffensive. The graphics were bright and colourful and, you know, were in the right place, so to speak. But it did feel more like a proof of concept than a game. It really did. It was like, hey, can we make a Mario Kart style game just for the fun of it? We can! And then they did. And as you can clearly determine with the split screen, the constant split screen I might add, it's designed for two-player co-op in mind at all times. So lonely souls like me who only play single players, not so much, you know? But yeah, Super Worms. It's awful with the handling, and that's the problem. That's the key problem, aside from the lack of content, is that these worms sliver to such a horrifying degree that they make Tokyo Drift feel rigid and unmoving, you know? So yeah, I wouldn't recommend it, but it was a fun way of spending a few minutes, and it didn't, you know, annoy me too much. If you like me talking about random DOS games, I do it a lot. Feel free to check out hundreds of other videos where I have a lot more fun than I did in this, and if you like what you see there, you can always subscribe. But I am gonna get out of here now. So long, Super Worms.